No intro today, no jokes, no ooh, let's see what happened in the episode. Nothing of that. I'm upset. This was the worst decision for the season. This season had problems and have a lot of good things, but they had one chance to not mess up in the end again. They decided to do what? Messed up in the end again. Decided the most boring, obnoxious, stupid, hypocrite, annoying, simply dumb. The worst contestant based on strategy I ever saw in my life comparing the winners. I mean, it's unbelievable they decided that he's supposed to be the winner. And yes, Logan won the season. He won the fucking season. That the only thing he did the entire time was having gay panics, having water panics, and flip in every fucking elimination. This is the most stupid winner ever. I hate Rhea winning, but at least she was trying and didn't flip every fucking time in elimination and wasn't fucking panic the whole season. Logan is probably the most, and I can't even explain how stupid and bad this is. The dude make stupid decisions the whole season and end up winning. Okay, let's go to the real of the episode. I just wanted to say this at the start of the video. I'm so mad I can't even talk properly. Hello, you bust knuckles. Total MK fan here with the final video of reveal of Disventure Camp Carnival of Chaos. I was hoping I would start this video happy, celebrating that my winner pick finally won a season, but no. Our nation had other plans that were extremely bad written and extremely bad choice. But let's start the review at the episode that, don't get me wrong, was good. But the winner... The episode starts with Anastasia crying because of the whole third place thing, and Marisa trying to help her feel better, because obvious reasons. It's a good scene. I like this two together and interacting, and seeing Anastasia feeling bad and noticing the things she did here and there were a bit messed up, especially for her game. It's good and proves that she isn't a monster that has anger and doesn't care about what she did. She actually has problems with it and is crying because it wasn't enough and all that. And it's nice seeing Marisa comforting her and helping her notice that no, you still have all the things and you're not just a pretty face. And really good couple moments that I always had in the finales. I love this shoe. It was a good start to the episode. But then we have interaction with Logan and Jade that is just for them to get in good terms before the finale. And it feels kind of rushed because of all the drama Logan was doing the last episode. It's kind of rushed the ways they just get along and like, oh yeah, it's all in the past and good game and hope who wins the best. Like, it's a bit forced, but I understand the characters need to end in good terms. The problem is not that scene. The problem is the scene that comes next is Jade's confessional. We have a confessional with Jade that she's confused and doesn't know if her game was good enough. She doesn't know if she is, prepared to win. She thinks she's did something wrong or that she not deserved to win. And it's a good scene, but when she doesn't win, when you do this type of scene and doesn't give the prize to the character, you're just saying that yes, her plan was not good enough, his strategy wasn't good enough, and Logan was better than her. But he wasn't. The only thing this dude had was, I'm gonna flip in all my friends, and that's it. While Jade fights until getting here, she had planned strategy. Put this scene and then give it to Logan like shit, saying, fuck it, I don't care. Just give the money to the one who doesn't deserve, and the ones who was questioning was right to question because she wasn't good enough. Why do this? It's so unnecessary. It would be way better if you put her oh my god, if I'm good enough, I don't think I'm good enough, and she wins and finally realized that she was. But no, they decided to do the most stupid reason here. And this confessional didn't need to exist because it makes Jade's losing even worse. After that, we see the finalists going to the challenge area, and I think I'm not going to talk about a lot because the whole episode is just the challenge, and I don't have a lot to talk about, especially because the important thing here is talk about the winner. I know it's an episode reveal, but there's not a lot to reveal besides the end because the whole episode is basically just a challenge. I could talk about how some characters were funny here and there. I could talk about how, I don't know, the backstory of the Carnival being revealed that is just ordinary horror story and nothing big. But besides that, I don't have a lot to talk about. Just gonna comment some little things that happened in the challenge because, you know, it's just that happens. The whole finale basically is Jade and Logan questioning and doubting if they can win, if they should win, and their helpers, they are Natalia and Isabel, making them notice and know that they can win and they deserve a spot in the finale, and it's basically just that. The only problem here, that Logan and Natalia time goes and they have a full conversation. Jade and Isabel, when they're having a conversation and she's kind of finally accepting that she is a finalist, Logan and Natalia appear and interrupt them. So even the most important, good and most, needed scene in the episode is interrupted because Logan wants the spotlight and wants screen time and lines. Like, they can give Jade a minute to have a development in the finale because they need to include Logan. Like, this is so ridiculous. Fair and, equal time of screen time between finalists. But they don't respect that. Simple screen time, they don't respect. We also had this scene that I loved a lot. Thank you, Natalia, for doing this.
Falling short and never being happy with my...
Sorry, it's just so satisfying seeing this guy being slapped over and over again. He deserves, because my god, shut up! Logan complaining here is annoying. Jade complaining is understandable because it's just, oh, I don't know if I'm good enough for the finale, I don't know if I deserve the finale, just that. Logan's like, I have my fear and failing, almost crying, like, my god! It looks like Jake, but even worse because he doesn't have the right to complain right there because, come on, you just overcome your fear 7, 8 episodes ago and now it's back just so they can have an excuse for you to win because, that was the water part of the challenge. It's like, I'm afraid and all that, and they need that excuse, so he's overcome his fear and he won. So that was the excuse for him to win. Then they said it's a water challenge. I was like, oh, the motherfuckers went to this season. And that's what happened. And the way he wins is ridiculous. He was in a hospital van and the dude break the laws of physics in a way that I can't even explain how the hell he did that. And of course, using the that disadvantage thing, Logan wins because he wasn't the disadvantage, but he overcome Jace in the most ridiculous way ever. We had the most stupid, childish, and annoying winner ever. Worse than Rhea. Yes, I'm still thinking he's worse than Rhea. Cause listen, Rhea is a bad character. Yes, she's a horrible person. Also, yes, she was already rich and wanted more money, didn't change nothing about her life. Also that. But the problem is that at least she suffer, or the writers want us to know that she suffered after the finale, after what she did. And also, she had a plan that wasn't making the exact same move all the episodes. She changed her strategy. She tried at least in the challenge and did this in a cry baby every fucking episode. That's why I think Rhea as a winner, not character, is better than Logan, because at least she tried something different every episode, or at least sometimes it wasn't the same strategy, while Logan is a crybaby, annoying, that uses the exact same strategy all the episodes. He makes a friend, he flips on the friend, and he goes far in the game. It's always that, and this is annoying. It doesn't make him a better winner than Rhea, because at least she tries something different. And after that, we see Jade being robbed and Isabel saying that, then basically she ends up with friendship. Yes, the exact same plot as All Stars. I can explain how ridiculous this is. Besides Logan fans, there are types of people that I don't want to talk about the finale because they are Logan fans, so the only thing they had to say, hey, he's deserving, hey, he's my favorite. So it's not the type of people I want to talk about the finale. You know that Logan wasn't the best choice here, and he isn't a good winner. He did the exact same move the entire season. He just won because, I don't know, favoritism, because I can think a motive he won. Oh, he wanted to prove himself he's in a third place, so second was already good enough. He didn't need to win. He's already have money because he's an Olympic swimmer, so I think money is something that he doesn't have a problem with. He didn't improve the season. He didn't have a development. He didn't have a real change of a character. Besides knowing that he likes men. That was his big development through the season. I mean, you take Logan from the first episode and Logan from the last episode. It's basically the same character. The only thing that changed that he now can talk open that he likes dick. If you take Jade's character from the first episode and the last episode, you can see they have differences. You can see the character change. Even though it wasn't a lot, she changed. And isn't the same cold person that only cares about strategy. Logan is not, and not to mention he's annoying, and the only thing that you can use as opinion or points to see that he's a deserving winner, oh, he'll change through the season because he overcome a feet of water that he didn't even have, besides the little moments that were rushed as fuck. That, by the way, Jade was the one who helped him going through this fear. And if you think about it, at least Jade, even though you don't like her, she had a plan for the money. She wanted to help nature. She wanted to help turtles. She wanted to help the sea. She had a noble cause. Logan is going to use the money to, I don't know, party and that's it. Like, come on. If the season ended like season 2, that James share a bit of the money with Rosa and helps take care of Sophia, Logan could do that. Like, share the money with Jade and help Turtles because he knows it's a real good noble cause, but apparently the dude doesn't care. Giving money to him, it was ridiculous. And when people say he was Wayne 2.0 at the start of the season, now I see that he is really Wayne 2.0. He's going to do shit with the money. Like, whatever. In the final scenes of the episode, we see what the characters are doing, and basically they all become friends because, you know, we need to end the season well. So Logan and Zay aren't in bad terms anymore. We see that on the stage, Marissa are a real couple now and going to travel together. Tristan and Benja finally got together. At least we got something really good from this finale. We also see Diego and Hannah planning something, maybe a travel through Colombia or something like that. But the important scene, and the one that almost made me quit episode and kind of the show, was this scene between Ivy and Zayd. Because the writers thought it would be really funny to the Ivy fans that already having a really bad season because she was a pre-merge, have all that drama, make a scene of her doubting her relationship with Zayd and almost breaking up with him. Good idea. I totally didn't have a heart attack in the moment. I was really talking to myself saying, if they give Ivy a bad ending, a sad ending, I'm never watching this show again. But thankfully, or not, Zayd convinced Ivy that they should stay together and he's never leaving her and they gonna stick together even though this relationship goes wrong. Thank God they decided to make Ivy happy at the end, because after everything I saw the girl go through, giving her a sad ending would be the end. For me, of course. And we also have the final scene before the fireworks out celebration. That it's Amal and Emily. I love saying the two names one after another. Talking about the next season in the really weird scene that, my God, if they aren't have a chemistry here, I'm retarded because, my God, I'm seeing it. So basically, Emily explaining the season 5, the fan versus favorite, that 4 of them will be picked to the next season. It's all that. You could be a way better scene if, you know, we didn't know who was the favorites, but now we already know. We already have a trailer. And before that, we also know who was, so it wasn't really a wow scene, you know. It was just, okay, we know. So yeah, the season ends like this. We also have fireworks and all that, but that's not important. So yeah, that's basically how the season ends. So, final thoughts about the episode and also the season, because this is the last video review on Disventure Camp Season 4. Before that, I just want to thank everyone who watched this series of videos reviewing this and just listening to me talk shit about this season. I probably was a hypocrite a lot of times and see some things that changed after like 2 days of watching the episode. I probably did that, but it was fun, by the way, and I really liked the season. So, let's talk about the episode and my final thoughts. The episode was cool, it was fun, until the last 4 minutes of Logan winning. That was a complete torture. Seeing him get the money was extremely stressful, and I never want to see this again. And I hope Season 5 doesn't do this again, like a bad winner, because where I have 2 bad winners and 2 good winners. If Season 5 ruins the winner again, we're gonna have a problem. But besides that, the characters were good, even though some didn't do anything, but the ones who didn't do anything are normally like that, so I can't complain. Some character arcs finished here were interesting and satisfying, like Anastasia, Isabel, Jade to kind of finish her arc, I guess, but I don't know, they kind of left it open. Like Linda, I don't know if she finished her arc or something, I think still missing something to do with her. Ivy also, I thought they could do something more with her, but it's Odd Nation, so they probably planning to do this in the future season, or not, I don't understand. But characters like Benji, Tristan, Hannah, Diego, Spencer, kinda, Natalia, Alessio had it, and they probably going to have something more in next season because some of them are gonna be in season 5. But besides that, in this season the arcs are finished, they do what they need to do, and we're good, we're entertaining and satisfying. About the winner, alright, talk about is not a good winner. I didn't like this. Logan, of all characters, he is one of the most least deserving winners. I think the ones who are least deserving than him is Diego, Richard, and Zaid, because they are kind of nothing characters, and they won. It's like the same thing as giving the money to a rock. We don't care. Except Diego, I just don't like him as a winner, so it would be weird. So yeah, Logan's really bad winner and a really bad choice that they did just because Jared wants Twitter to go down on flames and hating him in the show so they can have more views on Twitter, because is that what he do. And I also need to talk about the runner-up that we can all agree is the best runner-up of the show. Jake, Fiore, and Rhea aren't as good runners as Jade because they didn't deserve the money, unlike Jade. Jake also deserved the money, but compared to Jade, he didn't actually, because he actually being helped by Miriam, so that's what I'm going to talk about. But yeah, Jade deserved the money because she has a noble cause, she had the motives to win, she really have the development, she really have a strategy and not do the same move every fucking episode, unlike the little redhead here. She had a change, she actually had real friendships and didn't flip on them every single time, besides Isabel, but that was easily the case. She did that because she needed, and it was a smart move because she reached the finale. And yeah, Jade deserved the money, and again, it was just a way of Jared making the Twitter mad, and he get more relevant in that freaking website that is shit. And now let's talk about this season in general, what I thought about the season. If we talk about writing, yeah, this season has some really messed up problems and really questionable choices, like especially, of course, in the merge. Bringing Zaid, Richard, even Marissa we can consider a merge. It's really questionable because they aren't that important characters and interesting characters that you want to follow what they do. Ivy, Linda, Tristan, Ted, Alessio, all those characters were way better choices and way more interesting to see at merge than these three that I already said, because they work interesting, they had a good concept, they have and could have a good development, but no, they prefer to bring the characters that no one cares about besides some annoying fans that are Richard fans and Zaid fans that for some reason think they are interesting characters to see on the screen while they're doing basically nothing. But we also had great things. Isabel was a really entertaining character in the merge. Jade, I don't even need to talk about it. Logan was annoying all the time. Anastasia, even though she's hated by the community because she went far in the game, I love her character and I will defend her because she's a really good character that a lot of people didn't understand, or just go with the flow of people hating her because some YouTubers said that she's mad or bad and some people just agree or just don't understand the character, and I will defend Anastasia. I'm gonna make a video just defend Anastasia. Be prepared with that video saying that Anastasia wasn't understood in the show and the fandom, okay? I'm going to do this. And also other characters that I also like in the season, like Natalia, even though she could have done more, or Amelie, that was a really great thing on the season that she changed a lot and she really was entertaining. Emily hosting was perfect, the best decision ever because she's way better than Derek hosting, a really good one. And also had characters that are very controversial, like Hannah, that had a really good run and then got extremely bad and good again and bad again. She was a roller coaster of emotions, but it's interesting to have a character like this. Benji, that was a character that I hated and when the show started, but when the show goes on, he started growing on me, and he's a really good character. But that's it, he's really good. Don't go saying, oh, he should be a finalist, he should win. That's just exaggeration. He's good, relatable, but that's not all that. You guys exaggerate on Benji. And I also gonna make a video about Benji saying that he is one of the most overrated characters in the show, because what do you guys say about him? He's not that all, okay? He's good, he's relatable, but calm down. But enough talk about the characters. I'm going to do a whole video just ranking them, and luckily before others do this, because when I do this and others do, I'm fucked. But anyway, the challenges of the season were interesting, were cool, even though some would be just there and I don't have a lot to talk about, but were interesting, especially the Carnival. And the Carnival team also another thing that is great and really unique of the season, and they used this well. Wasn't just there like other seasons that have a team and they don't use it. It was really interesting, and the rhythm, animation, voice acting, everything was way better than last seasons in really good quality. You can complain about the season writing and all that, but visually and, rewatchability, saying if that's a real word, this season is amazing, especially for an indie show. And I know people say that season 1 is better because of the writing, and I agree, season 1 writing is really good, even though it has some problems that people don't admit because of nostalgia that are the same level as this season's problem. But I agree that season 1 is good, but rewatchability, even though this word doesn't exist, I guess, season 1 is worse because I prefer watching All Stars again, even though it's really bad, than season 1, because season 1 is kind of just, it's slow, if you know what I mean. Most of the time, there's nothing happening, just the characters talking, and the way they talk is not interesting enough to keep me watching the thing, while Carnival Chaos, always something's happening, even when it's just talking, is interesting enough. And the soundtrack, no, the background sounds are way better, so it's more interesting and wants me to rewatch the season more, if you know what I mean. And that, and other factors, make me put Carnival Chaos as my favorite. You heard that, my favorite Disventure Camp season 4 season. I didn't ask your favorite. I didn't ask if you agree. I'm talking about my favorite thing. I know one particular person is gonna say, I think season 1 is better, and you're wrong. Okay, I know technically say maybe season 1 is better, but for me, season 4 is the best one, and the one that we rewatch a lot of times, especially because I prefer season 4. I know it had some bad things, but all the seasons had bad things, so don't keep saying like season 1 is perfect, because I know it's not, okay? But anyway, that's what I have to say about the season. It was a really fun season, even though I got mad some moments, a lot of moments. Fucking episode 12. Anyway, it was fun to watch. I really enjoy making these videos, reviewing all the episodes. I've been doing this for a year now, and it was fun. And I want to thank everyone who's been watching since the first video, and it was extremely fun to do this, also really difficult, because doing this every week the episode was released was complicated, and the quality I know is not the best one, but I'm recording this on my phone, so yeah, the quality is not the best one, but I at least try to make this entertaining, exaggerating, and being funny, or at least trying to be. And it was really fun doing this, and I really enjoy reviewing all these episodes, so take it if you watch or watch. And hopefully next year comes season 5 review series. Yeah, I'm going to continue to do this, and hopefully I have a mic to record and not give this really good shit quality audio. Anyway, thanks everyone who watch or watching this, and hopefully next year season 5 comes and it's good. For the love of God, it needs to be good, at least the winner. And well, that's it. Goodbye. And also, Ivy's still the best character ever.